Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, we are going to start our class. Last week, I cannot take your class. Okay, first of all, let me go on through the syllabus of this computer networking one. In this semester, we're going to cover this our computer network. The course code is a BCA 4 CC21, and here we have different types of units up to unit 5. Then let's go on first this recommended books. Under these recommended books we have 4. We have 4 recommended books, and those are the Verizon data communication and networking, published by the Tata McGraw Hills, and Tenenbaum computer networking, published by the Prentice Hall. And then the third and the fourth is Alberto Leon Garcia and Indra Wajaja communication network, and data and communications 10th editions. So you have to have these books for this semester, and let's go on through this data computer network unit number 1, basic concept of networking. Under this we have to study the different components of a network, including the connecting device, and then the concept of the client server models, and what is data and the signals. In the unit 2, that we have to cover the physical layer. So in the computer networking, in this BCA, I think that you going to have the 2 types of networking 1 and networking 2. This is the first one, the concept. So you have to understand the concept, the basic of this computer networking. Excuse me, 1 minute, let me go on for some. Okay. My voice is audible or what? Is it audible?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let me reduce a little bit. Okay, this unit 2 is the physical layer. In this physical layer, we are going to learn about this the physical component of this OSI model. We're going to learn this what is OSI model, this visual, these things. This is the first layer of the OSI model, the physical layer, and the unit 3 is data link layer. Data link layer is the second layer of this OSI reference model. Then here we have to learn about this error corrections, how is correct, and all these things. Stop and wait, how to control the flow. And then unit 4 is the network and the transport layer. How is maintained the IP, all these things, and how is controlled the routing, and how it's done the process in the transport layer. Things we are going to learn in this. And then unit 5 is the application layer. So we're going to cover some of the application layers like DNS, telnet, emails, all those things, HTTP, how it's work, LAN, Ethernet, all this is standard. Okay, these are the syllabus we are going to cover in this semester. So mark scale is 100 marks, end term exam 75, and internal is 25 marks. So you have to get the full mark in the internal. Otherwise, if you did not have mark in the internal, then there is no chance of passing in this paper. Okay, and the paper code is BCA for CC21. Okay, and let's go to the unit number 1. Okay, this is the first unit. We are going to learn those basics of computer networking. First, do you understand about, do you heard about this networking or the concept of the networking before this BCA? Ama in lâu theo tụi em computer networking làm gì? Mình sao lắm tụi.
Je sais pas quoi la ça.
Midang, others, any knowledge? Do you have any knowledge regarding this basics of networking? Lâu phải xin về đều tới nó. Ông lâu mi. Okay. Kan suy đuổi chú computer networking. Apoy mo atun lai khovela. BCA in zero zo huna. Khoyamo. Kho na tu chance te po in nei mai thea. Rem cha no hun chance tha ka ve thei ni. Chu nga chuan tam tak tan chuan. Sorry. networking knowledge nei tan chuan in chance kha you have to have a basic idea of the networking. BCA lo pass chuak ta hemi networking knowledge thatak in nei chuan na engemaw rem chang lo om point na bu kha all some big ne networking idea han nei that chuan chu kan choi tel du lok ani. A computer network is a group of devices connected with each other through a transmission media such as wires, cable, etc. These devices can be computer, printers, scanners, or fax machines, or any other, etc. Okay, here it's mentioned that what.
Sir, hello. Yang no join doon lao ma bichen.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. So a group of network is a group of device. Okay, a group of device. We are interconnected. We are interconnected. It's called a computer network. Okay. So we connect our mobile phone using a hotspot if we share our network or internet using a hotspot in 3M. Hotspot 3M. Tụi bà thấy là nghe hotspot 3M lâu lâu.
Shit ho sir.
Oh, mình lâu charge giờ lâu khăm mình đang phố khăn. Karon zot don châu nha. Roll number zong pon. Okay. Kanin, if we share our internet to our friends, then this is also the network. Okay, this is a part of network. Or we can connect our computer with our friends using a switch. Okay, then this is also a computer network. Here, transmission medium. This is a medium used for transferring the data from one computer or one network device to another. This is called a medium. Okay, transmission mediums. Under this medium, we can have cables, wire, or fiber cables, or not a physical network, wireless. Okay. So these are the things in this computer network. The purpose of having computer network is to send and receive stored data in other device over the network. These devices are often referred to as a node. Okay, what is the purpose of for having the computer network? The intention is to send and receive the data from one device to another over the network. So the devices are often referred to as those devices referred to as node. If you send the document from your WhatsApp document or picture from your WhatsApp to another friends or in a group, or if you upload the photo in Instagram, or uploading the your profile in your Facebook, all these things comes under this computer network. All these are under work. So there are five basics component of a computer network. Five basics. Okay, first one is the protocol. What is the protocol? Protocol is the rules, okay, and a regulation for transferring data from one computer to another. Let's say one mobile to another mobile, or transferring a data from one network enabled device to another network enabled devices. Okay, this is the protocol. This is we have to we can transfer the data, any informations, through a transmission media using the rules and regulations, using the protocol. Protocol is very important. Rules and regulations. Without following the rules and regulations, then we cannot transfer the data. But you can play games, PUBG or any other ML or any other games through your mobile phone, or you can play games, FIFA or any other games through your PC or tablet, or you can upload your photo in the Facebook, or you can send and receive information chatting through a WhatsApp in a group or in a private. But while chit chatting or uploading the photo or playing the games, you did not follow the rules. You don't know the rules and regulations, but you are still using WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Why? This is maintained by the system. This is done by your mobile phone, your networking equipment, and all. So you need not to know those protocols and all, but the system done for you everything. So here, as a IT professionals or IT students, you have to understand the protocols, the rules and the regulation. Those rules and regulations comes under the OSI. Okay, OSI reference model we're going to learn later. So here in a network, we have a sender and receivers, protocols and rules, and a message, and also we need to have a transmission media, medium or media. This is cable or a pairs of copper wires, and we need to have a host system receiver or this and the rules and regulations. Okay, I will be explain all these things. Okay, and let's move on to the advantages of the networking. What is the advantages of the networking? There are main advantages of computer networking. Central storage of data. Okay, we have a centralized data storage. That's very clear. In WhatsApp also, WhatsApp without the networking, without 4G or 3G data pad or mobile phone, you cannot use. You cannot use WhatsApp also. And Facebook and IG, you cannot use without network. You cannot use those things. And all those application use the centralized server. Okay, you can upload and download all those informations in the WhatsApp also. You can upload to the WhatsApp server. Okay, this is the central storage of data. Number two, anyone can connect to a network. So anyone can connect to the network. That's a very simple word. There is an negligible range of ability required to connect to a modern computer network. The effortlessness of joining makes it workable for even youthful kids to start exploit the data, exploiting the data. Okay, okay, that's anyone can join. That's correct. Buy a smartphone, install WhatsApp, install Instagram application, Facebook, LinkedIn, any other, Twitter. Then create an user account and just join. Very simple. In the YouTube also, download YouTube and insert the SIM card, 4G SIM card, join the network. It's very simple. Anyone can join it. And LAN is very difficult. This Wi-Fi, WLAN, Wi-Fi LAN also you need to know the Wi-Fi password and all. And also physically join also is very difficult to join the physical network. You have to join your cable to the physical devices. Okay, that without the permission of the owner, then you cannot join it to the network. And also this WLAN. But in the cloud services and web-based applications, that's a very dangerous to persons those who are not giving the effortlessness of joining making these things. Then they are start exploiting the data. There's lots of chance of hacking that losing our data. Hackers try to hack our devices and try to steal our informations. Okay, point number three, faster problem solving. What is the faster problem solving? Since an extensive procedure is disintegrated into a few little procedures, and each is taken care by all the associate gadgets, and explicit issue can be settled in lesser time. Okay. Extensive procedure is disintegrated into a few little procedures, and each is taken care by all the associated gadgets. So there are some extensive procedure to disintegrate it into a few little procedures. All other things are uh, associated with the gadget and explicit issue. So if your network those computer, then we can have easy problem solving, faster problem solving in our Mr. Google's. Also, we can find out lots and lots of information to solve the problem in the field of medical engineering. Engineering means electronic or electrical, civil engineering, lots of things. Okay, and the next one is the reliability. So it's reliable. Reliable implies backing up of informations due to some reasons, equipment crash, and so on. The informant gets undetermined or inaccessible to on one PC. Another duplicate or similar information is accessible to another workstation for future. This is very clear. In the smartphone also we can have Google Drive. Okay, we can sync all our photos and all data, contact and all. We can sync it. You know all these things, knows all those facilities and all. So this network is very reliable. So if you lose or damage your phone, then your data not lost, it's already stored in the cloud database. Okay, and it is highly flexible. Flexible means this innovation is known to be truly adaptable, or if offer client the chance to investigate everything about fundamental things, for example, programming without influencing their usefulness. Okay. This highly very flexible, this computer networking. We can do lots and lots of things through the internet. Lots of informations you can get it. Lot of bad informations also you can get it. Okay, let's go to the next point. Security through authorizations. Security and protections of information is traditionally settled through the system. So we can have password protections and fingerprint protections. All these things we can have in this system. Okay, it boosts storage capacity. So our hard disk we can share to our to other system, and also we can store all some others information to network storage. So no need to store big data, big informations, big file in our system, in our computer or mobile phone. Then we can stay to our cloud storage or any other network storage device. So it boosts storage capacity. Next, we have to move on to the connecting devices. A repeater. A repeater operates at a physical layer. So we'll learn it this what is physical layer, what is data link layer, and what is network layer, all this. But just remember that a repeater operates at the physical layer. Okay, this is layer 1. Its job is to regenerate the signals over the same network before the signal become too weak or corrupted, so as to extend the length to which the signal can be transmitted over the same network. Okay, that repeater is a networking device. This is the device, and what is the role of the what is the role of the what is the role of the repeaters? The role of the repeaters is the regenerate the signal over the same network before the signal becomes too weak. That's a very this is the very important point in the computer network. If we transmit the data from one location to another, let me show this. Repeater kan ti chuan a repeater is the device for regenerating the signal kan ti ni. So it's used for regenerating the signal. If we transmit the data from one location to another location, then if the communication channel is too long, transmission media is too long, in let's say there's 1 kilometers or something like this, then there is a chance of losing the data if the power is too weak. So we have to regenerate the signal. So this is the device to regenerate it. An important point to be noted about the repeater is that they do not imply the signals when the signal becomes weak. They copy the signal bit by bit and regenerate it at the original state. It is the two-port devices. So all the informations travel in the physical layer in the form of bit by bit. So it doesn't do much more informations, and it amplify the signals bit by bit in the physical layers. So this is the point under these repeaters. So here we have a end-to-end point. So the signal cannot travel through this mountain or any building or any other things. We need to have tower at the top of the mountain. So mobile tower also put at the high level, uh, high level positions, in the high positions due to the blockage of signals. Okay, here also they put this repeater at the top of the mountain or buildings to receive the signals. Okay, but it cannot transfer through this, it cannot curve the signals. So this is the straight line, and in between this there's lots of energy, there's lots of powers, so it's needed to regenerate it here at the repeater. And moreover, we can have the Wi-Fi repeater also in our Wi-Fi routers in our home. If you are inside the bedroom or bathroom, then the signal will be gone down. So wireless access point, we can repeat it. Okay, we can repeat the signals. So this is also the Wi-Fi repeaters. Another point is the hub. So now 11 10 11 is already there. So let me explain up to this repeater. Then in the next class, tomorrow I think we have a class at 11. Okay, tomorrow we'll try to continue the class.